Hey sweet friends, and welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm taking some of the brand new items that I'm finding out at Dollar Tree and flipping them into some gorgeous Christmas DIYs that I know you're gonna love. I do want to thank Fetch Rewards for sponsoring today's video, but first let's go ahead and jump on into crafting. So how cool is it that Dollar Tree is putting out these little easels? I think these are the neatest little things. So these were in Crafter's Square for only $1. I'm super excited. So many things you could do with these. Obviously you could display some artwork that you've created. You could use these with your kids and actually use them as easels and paint on there. Some of the Dollar Tree smaller canvases, these will work perfect for that. I think this would be so fun for like a kids paint party. But for me, I wanted to incorporate this with some of my Christmas decor, so I just paired it with a sign. I found this sign at Dollar Tree. It's a really neat sign that has like the little pegs in the back where you could trade out the picture if you wanted to, but I am just going to be fixing up what I have. So I added some greenery to the top, some little pine cones and berries, and then added white paint to kind of give that a flock look. Add in these natural snowflakes, put it on this stand. You could paint this or stain it. I love it as it is, but how cute to just display on a table. Another really neat find were these like 3D pieces. So I skipped on the butterfly. I didn't feel like that was going to blend into my Christmas decor, but I found this in a heart shape as well as a star, and I love how they do have like that little kind of shadow box effect where it is kind of like an inch thick around the edging. So I wanted to put some scrapbooking paper in the backing so then I would have a nice base to decorate with. I love that galvanized color, so I'm going to leave the edges as is. So the first thing I do is trace it on paper, and it was way too big to go in there since I traced the outside of it, so I am going in and just cutting around the edges. I did cut down the star, but then I realized the way that I cut it, the musical notes weren't going side to side or straight in the star, and it was bothering me so bad. So I did trace out the star that I cut down the first time again, but making sure that the little notes will go side to side this time. Now it was time to get to decorate these. I'm going to pair these with some of these little mini gnomes that I picked up from Dollar Tree, and I just cut off the little hooks at the top that made them a little ornament. I set them down inside of this, and this is actually called a galvanized plaque, I think, but these are like really big ornaments, or what I'm going to use them for. I felt like these two little gnomes inside the heart was perfect. It kind of looks like they're a couple in there, and then I added this little bow to the top. I felt like it needed something at the bottom, so added in more greenery and berries, but I love those musical notes in the back and how this came together. You could add in a name or a year or a date, but so cute. To finish the star, I glued one of these little ornaments in there. I am so excited to find more of these little mini ornaments. I know a lot of people are finding them in different designs. This is kind of the only design I found in like this style of the ornament that's coming out, but I've seen like on YouTube other people finding Santas and snowmen with a little wood backing, so I think that will be fun. But just stuck that in the middle, and this was really simple to make over and perfect for a Christmas ornament. Okay, so these are new to me. I do not remember these last year, these snowman shaped clear ornaments, and I thought this would be perfect to put paint in here to make these solid white, but I think it's really cool that the paint is going to be on the inside, so you don't have to worry about it getting scratched up or anything. The chalk paint was really thick, so I did add in some acrylic and just kind of roll this around until the entire inside was coated with the white paint and you couldn't see through the plastic. I did leave the little lids off and let these dry out overnight, and what I could tell, the paint was mostly dry inside, and then stuck the little caps on. I did hot glue them a tiny bit in the back, and then I wanted to create some cute little scarves with my style, like Christmas decor, so adding in the little checkered print ribbon, and then I did dip the back of my paintbrush in black paint to really make his eyes and buttons pop. I did put it on his nose, and then I ended up not liking it, so I was able just to wipe it away. But these are so cute. I love how all the little details show up whenever you do add in the white paint, but these just came to life, I felt like, with the little scarf and then adding the little black touches. But so cute. I added a little jute twine hanger and just love these on the tree. I hope you all are enjoying this video. I know we all love shopping the new Dollar Tree items and getting a head start on picking up their Christmas items. So I wanted to share with you all my money making secret, how I get to treat myself by going grocery shopping or running some errands, and that is using the Fetch Rewards app. Fetch Rewards is an easy to use app that is free to download and lets you earn free rewards back on literally anything that you're buying. So you just scan in the receipt or e-receipt from any purchase and you will earn points back. And then you'll be able to redeem these points for hundreds of rewards, including Amazon and Visa gift cards. When you get your receipt back from being out shopping, or yes, eating at a restaurant or shopping at the Dollar Tree, you just take a couple of seconds and scan it in the app, and your points that you will earn from that purchase will show up instantly. And then you'll be ready to spend your rewards, but these rewards turn into gift cards. I love that they offer gift cards back to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and even Cracker Barrel, but there are so many more places. These are just a few of my favorites. Fetch Rewards is a great way to earn money back for date night or maybe getting a free coffee in the morning, but just like I say, by scanning in the receipt after you're shopping or running errands that you're not so happy about, you get to turn these in and get to treat yourself. Go click the link down in the description box and you can get 3,000 points after scanning in your first receipt. You can also use code KraftsbyKatelyn whenever it prompts you to, but all of those links and information will be down in the description box. All of my friends and family use Fetch Rewards just as an easy way to make back money, and like I say, just who doesn't love free money? So be sure to go check out those links down below, but let's go ahead and jump back into crafting and checking out some more brand new items. I know so many people are getting excited over these, but Dollar Tree was putting out these different sets of trucks. They actually look like they have a little camper that goes on the back because they have a hitch attached to the truck, which is really neat. On camera, I don't feel like it's doing it justice, but they don't have the best paint job. So you'll just have to trust me or look at these in the store for yourself, but I just didn't love it. It kind of looked cheap, so I wanted to really fix this up, darken the paint color, and just straighten all the lines up. So what I did was taking some chalk paint, I'm just going over these, and I will be spraying these with clear coat at the end to give them a little bit more of a polished look, but mostly I'm just going in to darken the paint up and just kind of fix all of the imperfections. So for the red truck, easily I'm just going over it with the kind of the same color red paint. And then for the blue truck, I didn't really want blue for the holidays, so I am going to be painting this gray. I didn't go into a ton of detail, so I'm just touching up the wheels that I kind of painted over and making all the lines look really smooth. And then, like I said, adding in that clear gloss spray paint just really makes them pop. And then I added a little Dollar Tree tree in the back by cutting the tops off. These are new at the Dollar Tree, and I have a feeling that everyone's going to be using them, so I found a couple of different sizes, so I wanted to use both of them today. And then I'm going to be pairing this with some of the new little Christmas wood cutout pieces that Dollar Tree has, so I ended up using a snowman a snowman as well as Santa Claus, and then I tried to use a few other pieces, but they just didn't work for me or didn't fit on here, so just played around with it until I got the look that I was going for. I felt like the white color would really pop off of this chalkboard, so I'm dry brushing over everything with this white paint, including the Santa Claus and the Believe. I wanted to get away with doing as little painting as I could, so I didn't go into super detailed painting on the Santa Claus, but I do add a few extra touches that make him just as special, and then I do paint the Believe hat. Once again, adding a little scarf to this snowman. I added some of this little checked ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree earlier this year, glued his little scarf down, and then placed it on the sign. I tied a couple of little bells on a ribbon to kind of dangle from his hand. I thought that was a really fun touch without adding a ton of color. And then I couldn't stand those little holes at the top, so I did go back in with some spackle, fill those in and paint it over it, and then adding in that touch of red. This is one of my favorite things, adding in the little decor pieces in the top corner, adding the greenery and pine cones and berries, so you'll see that on all of my projects. But I thought it would be a fun touch to add just a tiny bit of glitter, so I added it to the Santa hat, but you could definitely leave it off if you wanted more of the farmhouse look. I was only able to find one pack of these little wooden gnomes at my store, so I've been trying to think of a really great idea on something that I could set out just really cute and display him. So this is actually a little color your own decor piece, so maybe it's like for kids, I'm not sure, but I wanted to hand paint this so it would be a really cute gnome that I could put on the end of these beads. So the first thing I'm going to do is take some red chalk paint and just kind of outline where his clothes are, but leave enough space that I can paint on his beard. I did want the beard to have a little bit more of a realistic look rather than just kind of tracing it out, so I did kind of make it look feathered at the end. I love how it turned out. I drew on a little nose and tried to highlight it, added in tons of little white highlights as well as some black details around the edging, and also painted in with black where his hands and his boots should go. I love Christmas crafting when I get to add in more colors to everything. I love the color red everywhere. I was easily able just to tie it to the end of this bead hanger, and then I wanted to create a little tassel to put on the other end, so I'm wrapping some jute twine around my fingers till it's really thick, and also tying in some of this ribbon so it gives it a little pop of color, and tie that to the end, cut the ends off of that, and I love that little raveled look. So I'm doing a lot of painting in this video, but it's so much fun. I found these at Dollar Tree, and you can see they're kind of in rough shape. They have tons of scratches. The paint isn't even like in the lines. It's kind of junky looking. So in my opinion, I thought that I could turn these into some really cute little fun Christmas friends. So that's what I'm doing. I started with the white paint. I didn't care that I was getting it on the other items on the snowman. I just went for it completely, covered up all of that ugly like bluish white scratched up paint and made it really bright white, and then I'm going to be going in and adding in more details. It's always a good idea to start painting with the lightest colors first. That's why I chose white first, because I knew the red and blacks would cover up all of the excess white that I kind of let spill over. I love his coat now, painting that over with red versus what it looked like before, and I feel like I'm just getting like painting in the lines a little bit nicer. I made his little gloves black, and I'm kind of dualing down some of these colors. I don't know why the present is yellow and red, but I changed it into like this soft green moss color, and just loving how this is coming together. So a lot of the little details do have indentions on this metal, so I did add back in the polka dots the best I could and made the scarf look kind of like it had the real little tassels at the end, but love that red and white pop off of each other. And then I'm going in and adding the hat brim and different details, but you can even see like the Santa's eyes are so messed up, and I'll be able to fix those up with some extra black paint. I did go a little bit more whimsical. I thought it would be really cute to make these coordinating and just polka dot the Santa's coat, and I love it. I think it is so fun looking. My girls love it, and it's just really cute and adds, like I say, just that whimsical look. Adding in an orange carrot nose, the back of my paintbrush for little eyeballs. I do this all the time when you need the perfect little circle, and then add it in the mouth. My Dollar Tree was loaded with these little paper boxes last week, and you can see they come in multiple sizes, different finishes. One of them was metallic and one was not. I'm going to be using these in different ways today. So for the first couple, I wanted to make some really fun bouquets. I done this back in fall, and I loved how it turned out. It was so pretty, but I don't like the cheap little satin ribbon handles that it does come with, so I am replacing that with some of this wired jute twine that also came from Dollar Tree. But then the little one, I thought it would be fun to mix it up and add in some wooden beads. Using a mixture of Dollar Tree and Walmart floral, I added in a couple of different styles of bouquets in each one, and love how they turned out. Just really fun, easy pieces that you'll be able to reuse if you do need the gift bag. And then for the last couple of boxes that I had, I found this gorgeous tissue paper. I love that plaid pattern, and this is also from Dollar Tree. And I just picked out a couple of coordinating colors with each box and stuffed it down in there. And this works perfect if you are like putting up a Christmas tree really early and you don't have any presents wrapped under the trees. These look so adorable set underneath them. And then if you are wanting to wrap a small gift, you can just put these to good use, or when you start wrapping presents, you could actually reuse these for other things. But love how cute these are and how they look like faux presents. Thank you all so much for coming along and crafting with me today. Let me know which of these items that you're finding at your store, or some different items that I need to keep an eye out for. I love hearing that because I truly find items that you all tell me to look for. Don't forget about Fetch Rewards. It's the easiest way to make or earn money back just by going shopping, earning rewards, eating at your favorite restaurant, and then you just get to turn that into more money so that you can, like I say, pick up a free coffee, treat yourself, go eat out, have a fun date night. But it's definitely worth your time, so be sure to go check that out and receive 3,000 points for scanning in your first receipt. And you can also use Krafts by Katelyn. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you are subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting. Bye.